Doing a bit of a bleed build today. So I'm taking the slap shield because it's got the big old heavy attack range. Taking a Mark V Ripper gun, which has Flechette 2, only Flechette 2. I couldn't be bothered to keep rolling for a better one. Which is 8 bleed stacks on crit, and obviously Cavalcade, 4% crit chance based, stacks based on 5% continuous fire, blah blah blah. And obviously for feats we have the heavy attack bleed, and then we have Bold Gore, which is 4 bleed stacks on Bull Rush. So, yippee! You know, with Trump got arrested today, or I guess yesterday, as of uploading this. And his lawyer that defended him at his impeachment is like, yo, this is a gun with his fingerprints on it. It's all bad. So Trump's apparently, it's not looking good for Miss Big Old Donnie T. And of course, it's funny watching all like his supporters who screamed to arrest Hillary during 2016 be like, oh, Joe Biden's trying to arrest a political opponent, or whatever. And like Fox News literally ran with, I believe it was, wannabe dictator arrests political opponent. That's what they were running with. I'm like, wow, y'all are quick to turn your tune when it's, you know, turned on you. And also the difference between Trump and Hillary is that there was no clear intent or knowledge of spreading or even having the documents on Hillary's end, or no proof of that. Meanwhile, Trump's proof is all over Mar-a-Lago. Where are we? There we are. Oh, see, always 3 big boys, never 4. Always 3 Ogrins. What the hell?
Not throne side's prettiest aspect.
Is this the new map? Well, yes, it is. I feel a little laggy right now. Am I crazy? Oh, and another thing happened today. Andrew Tate's charges got increased from human trafficking to human trafficking with continued intent, which, or continued human trafficking. Mushed. Oh, did I take the bleeding enemy thing? Oh, I might not have. Whoops. Or no, didn't they change that? Oh no, we lost a big boy. I might not have taken the one that gives you bleed on hit, or like damage reduction with bleed. I don't think I took that. God damn it. Oh my god. Applying bleed to everything. Yeah, I forgot about it. I definitely.
Leave me here. Watch your back.
It's fine. It's probably fine. Nice. This is going swimmingly so far. This bleed is feeling nice. If I had the perk that took less damage while bleeding, with burp bleeding enemy, if that's a thing anymore, I'd be doing a lot more. Also, the stab is a guaranteed bleed, seems like, so that's good. Oh, no, I guess because it counts as a heavy attack, right?
Is the Lex always just? Perhaps not, but it's the best we've got.
Lex this, Lex that.
Don't think we're moving that door without something big and angry.
That's right. You're
Hello, I'm big and angry.
Hold still, heretic!
Bleed to death, idiot. Oh. Ow.
It has me! I need aid!
Snack time, dog.
Alright. Now I gotta go back and... Oh, Big Boy Bog left, that's fair. Or Big Bob, whatever his name is. This thing shoots fast as hell. Take out the bullets while everything else kills it.
The realm of chaos is the worst of Victorian horror. Surely it cannot exist.
So, when we make warp jumps, we're
Why?
visiting Demon Land. You gotta be kidding.
You're pulling my leg.
Don't pull my leg. Okay, well, if they get botted, I won't save them. Or dogged, I should say. I should have just let him die to the dog, honestly, and save the Ogryns and stuff. But I'm just gonna.
Watch out! Gunner! Mobius Flavor! Requesting
Morbius Flamer.
there is no more fire!
Alright.
Buzzing! Oh, buzzing! Buzzing! Yes, this direction's correct!
Let me cork you loose! I want payback!
You're a big target, lad.
Got him. Alright. So, minus the missing feed, the bleed build does feel good, but I think we're on... No, we're on normal intensity. Where are we going? Am I lost? Oh, it's this way. I was following the Psyker and I was not paying attention.
Beauty!
Go this way.
The next part of your journey is through the bench substance and setting off an alarm.
I am not as functional as I was. I feel myself falling apart.
Nerd. Just don't fall apart, lol.
Killer shots. Ah. You shall be
Oh, we got Pug.
Get up beyond the sunset!
reloading.
Oh, 2 slap shields.
Don't be trapped.
Alright, we're good. Oh, what else happened today? Nothing really. A lady pulled out her titties at the White House. That was pretty based. And obviously the Daily Wire lost their minds at that. But I was actually thinking about it. whenever I see trans people getting harassed online, it's always trans women, which is interesting, but also like might be kind of affirming. You know, I'm not a trans person, so I can't possibly say. But like, cis dudes online love harassing women, so if they're harassing trans women, they must clearly see you as a woman to some extent, right? At least in some twisted way of thinking about it. Get up, incognito. Do the damn thing real quick. Oh my god. Just barely got my shield up for that one. Oh, the fire. Get up, Alexodia. Alright, we're good. Just gonna drop this. Alright, big man will stay put. Look at my gun, it's so purple. This is from the beta Twitch drops. It's actually a nice, like, purple too. It's a cool looking skin. Like the jagged blade on the... Oh, I didn't need to use that medkit at all. Oh well. Just punch through the bleed. Yeah, if you're wondering why the shield is good for the bleed. Well, one, if you have the perk that makes you take less damage, it obviously the slap shield is inherently makes you tanky. But because the slap shield has the, I believe it reaches the furthest out of all the heavies, and obviously, you know, and it's like a pretty quick charge up. I mean, you can make it work with any of the Ogryn melee weapons, but the slap shield is just particularly good. Man, I forgot how like low range bull charges without the extendo range. So definitely something to keep in mind if you're used to running the double distance one. What the hell just happened? I think I just crit and applied 1,000,000 bleed stacks.
Behind you.
Too much bullets in the air.
Back up.
pump bullets down the hallway until they die. Oh, probably shouldn't have taken that ammo, but well.
Maybe unaware. Austrian's thriving liturgical drama scene. Very highly regarded across the sector. Saint Messalina is central to the cause.
Oh snap! What's happening down here, guys? What the fuck?
Some get minced. Alright. What else happened today? None of important happened today as far as I know, other than like potentially the former president of the United States being a national security risk, but you know, that's just an average day in America, it feels like. Andrew Tate, obviously that thing, so terrible day for white dudes with podcast mics. Yeah, actually, I could just say dudes with podcast mics that are thinking about it. I'm so dead. I got punched in the face and chopped up. That was rough. Oh, Pug's down too. Not the fucking mutants, man.
Oh snap!
Ew, that guy's especially gross. Is that a... Oh, he left again. I'm sticking it through his mouth. Does our Psyker have a staff? Oh, not a very good one. The Mega Man staff is... I'm gonna say it, it's bad. Audio sword, wow, holy shit. I'm far away. Some grenades need to be thrown. It's seeming to work out. This bot is fucking hogging off. Although I'm feeling that might go down in a second here. He's gonna get whacked by a crusher. Oh no, another Psyker. Oh, they both have the bad staff. This is unfortunate. Also, I'm gonna say it. It's the Mega Man staff is bad. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's cool, and if you use it, I'm not gonna like judge you for it, but I will say it is bad. I'll judge you slightly, but I'm not at the point where I actually care. Just pulling your leg, one might say.
The hound is dead.
Man, this has had... This match has had so many rotations. Oh, wow. She was low. Is that an OG Force Sword? Dude, the mutants have been brutal today with all the slamming. I think that's an original Force Sword.
In the strongest possible terms, help!
Do not despair, sibling. Get up, veteran. Don't
See, oh, dude, the mutants have just been addicted to slamming today. I think every single one has slammed. Hopefully not like a chaos spawn spawns between me and them.
We are not alone. Ammo!
I should say, what is next to me? Well, it's not a chaos spawn, but still not ideal. Although I guess it's better than a Beast and Nurgle or a chaos spawn, because Plague Ogryns are kind of derpy. Yeah, that is an OG Force Sword in the year of our Emperor 2023. That's crazy. I mean, hey, if you like it, use it, right? guy's getting his ass whooped.
I can't lift you, Ogryn!
Seemed to have lifted me just fine.
Oh, this fucking thing won't die!
Not so tough in the head.
Whatever you say. Fine, I think you now.
Die.
Initiating ground control!
I killed my... Too very dodged into it. I blocked, man.
Doctor, get this off the dog.
Psycho.
Get up, my son.
On down.
Nice.
Thousands to go.
And he spawned right here. Beautiful.
Going this way. Need a rest.
It's actually really nice he spawned right there. Also, I'm so upset. I shot them in the shield because bleed still applies through the shield for some reason. And it's just a good way to do damage. I don't think bleed should still apply through the shield, but at the same time, meh, whatever. I'm not complaining. I wonder if bleed is affected by like weapon perks, because like I have like 25% damage to unyielding enemies, for example. Do unyielding enemies take more damage from the bleed, or is that a separate thing?
Yes, too.
These are always things that I'm curious about. Because I mean, I assume it would, right? But then again, it's like bleed isn't weapon specific, right? Because like if I have bleed with heavy attack, whatever this perks aren't probably aren't gonna apply, right?
Actually more pleasant than much of my recent
I don't
life.
know.
All too easily, sibling.
I don't rightly know. I assume. I guess I could test it out, but that's too much work.
They should have stayed with me.
Squad up, or you'll answer to me.
Goddamn perp. The perp ripper.
We have finished the
Fragging Space Marines, this is a job for them, not us.
I have complete confidence in you. Was that convincing? I can never tell.
Hadron has some real Amberley Vale
I should
vibes,
have
you know what I'm
let
saying?
the Witch Seekers take me. It would have been quicker.
Whatever comes next, you'll do better as a group.
She has a lot of Amberley Vale vibes and being very smug and silly and a little, not too chastising, but a little.
Corner!
Apply bleed here. Like rust eater beetles.
It's too open.
Luckily, the veteran here is supplying me with some fresh ammo. I'm recording, right? Yeah, cool. With ammo, so I'm not at a loss for it.
What's your shooting, boss?
I'm big. applied bleed to a lot of them.
The voices!
Fall over and bleed to death. Thank you. Minced.
Ammo time.
Oh, ouch. What was I gonna say? I had something to say. I had like a cool, like, intellectual thought. Well, clearly wasn't that intellectual if I forgot about it. Right? Sorry, just causing mayhem. Why? I had a thing to say. What was it about? What was it about? It wasn't about Ezra Miller, because I already talked about that person. And it's the fact that it's saying that they can just not be in prison. Not doing that, no. Some blood to death. Got the flamer with my box. Nice.
Boss, ammo.
Enemies approach!
Hey, done.
Just get some of the Medicaid while I can. I won't take any more. Just pump bleed down a hallway. Pump bleed into the armor, they'll die eventually. It's actually working out quite wonderfully.
Might shut up here.
I'll take it. I'll take the rest if Dr. Weird doesn't want it. Nice. Alright. Ariel. The new version of Ariel. The one that is getting a cartoon version. Which is, you know, children's cartoon, right? The Black Ariel, who gives a shit. Or like, you know, grown adults shouldn't give a shit. Oh, that reminds me of what I was actually going to say. Oh, don't pull me into the fire. No, thank you. But Flounder's back to being normal. He's no longer a regular fish. Yay, Flounder. It's kind of in that, what was it, Princess Tina? Oh, my little friend. So now people who are complaining about it have not been complaining about it, really. But, you know, they probably will. Or they won't. I don't know. Alright, I think you'll bleed to death. Hello, attack! Holy shit. How am I gonna do this one? Oh, no. I didn't realize. Dude, the sniper, man. That's unlucky.
Why are you guys fighting here?
Shut up. I'll fight wherever I wish. Also, I was trying to go get them, and I didn't realize there was a sniper there. No! And then when I tried to attack, it wouldn't attack. Just like, I think my mouse button was like sticking, so I was trying to heavy when I was just trying to attack in general.
Visual on a sniper!
The Auspex has limited range. To the
Get him.
surface.
I'll never talk bad about that staff again. Hey, it's me!
Don't think
I got him.
Bleed to death, all of you. Alright, we're back. Oh, Psyker played that really well.
To the servo skull.
I'll never talk bad about that staff again. You know, part of me thinks that if I had the Mach 5 Ripper gun, I would have been able to kill the sniper in that 3-round burst, just because the range difference.
Alright, moving, following, going.
About to blow, it just did. Yeah, she get funneled into me. Funnel into the pain train, the bog zone.
Here we go. Run some more.
Nice.
Okay, moving, going, following the school.
This guy needs to shut up.
Going down.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll go wherever I please.
Now that psych is efficient, I'll give him that.
Bleed to death, all of you. Oh, hello, Annie. My dog just got let into my room. You might hear her. We get Dr. Weird up here.
I'm sure there's no
God damn. I leave one alone and he goes down. It's fine. We'll go get him. Was it that sniper again, man? Oh my.
I need assistance!
Alright. Alright, luckily there's still med kit. Those are words. Down here should be some. You? Nope, up here. Never tell with these things. Must be over here. Got it. Right. Smack these fools around. Get out of my way. You know, if you take the other bleed perk for the Ogryn, this build's a lot better and didn't showcase it the best. Maybe I'll do another video to showcase it properly.
They'll come to you.
Look at him go. What the hell just happened? I think I was firing and it swapped my weapons and it gave my shield the recoil. Aw, man. Oops. Alright, we're good. Punch. These flash of blue lights in my eyes are not appreciated. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Oh wow, first mutant that didn't slam.
Okay, moving, guys. Drop some grenades and let's run.
Ow. Wow, I didn't hit the target. Well, whatever. Just wade through these little runs like the bleeding little gits they are. Come on, you bleeding gits. Literally. Oh, there's pulled pork in a slow cooker waiting for me. Oh, Dr. Weird, get out of the fire. Alright. We're good.
Sorry, the game's fucked up and I've had 15 FPS throughout the entire finale.
That would definitely make it rough to play the game. I was saying it was feeling a bit laggy earlier, so I wonder if the servers are going all shitty. GG's. Hit him with the GG's and the 07. Let's see what the Emperor gave us. Oh, can I spin this guy? Yes, sir! Let's go! Spin. That was a bit of a tough one, just because we had so many swamps. like actual hero randomizer moment, you know? Oh, I remember. Also, I was going to say something about grown adults were getting mad about Sesame Street posting a pride flag on their Twitter. And that was fun to watch. Alrighty, well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother. But you better brush your teeth. Now have a good one.